Welcome to the PDX files. Each week we dive into the weird and the unexplained here in the Pacific Northwest and beyond. My name is Peej.
And I'm Mac.
And Mac, what are we talking about today?
We're going to go a little bit back into the past and sort of revisit. And I think these are good examples of some EVP or EMF footage that was caught on video. Some of the shows that are demonstrated here are better than others. And I'll make my comments known as the ones I don't think are like the kind of there are a lot of drama llamas in there, but it's fine. I still think that some of it is actually legit, and so we're going to kind of get into some of the top fives, I guess, that we're looking at here of EVP and EMF. I think it's kind of overlooked and kind of underrated because there's a lot of video just like of something that they saw. This is something that we've caught personally in our escapades. We certainly have some experience in this. So anyway, I'm kind of looking forward to the video.
Well, I've not seen this video, so not only will my responses be authentic, I'm wondering if did they actually say what EVP and EMF stand for, or do we
Well,
want to?
you're about to find out.
Oh, okay, all right. I want to make sure we're respectful of our audience, so
Start
and
from the very beginning.
not just use acronyms without letting them know what that means. All
They
right,
should know anyway.
here we go. I know by now they should know. All right, here we go.
EVP stands for Electronic Voice Phenomena. It's basically a fancy name for using a tape recorder to capture a spirit's voice, and alongside video, EVPs are considered to be the most compelling form of evidence of the existence of ghosts.
That's true.
EMF stands for Electronic Magnetic Field. Ghost hunters use EMF meters as it is said they are able to detect nearby ghosts and spirits that are within the proximity. So here are 5 of what I believe are the creepiest EVPs and EMF recordings ever documented. Put some headphones on for a better experience, hit the lights and enjoy.
Agreed with that. You should definitely do that. And he described exactly what they are. That definitely appreciate that. And if you've done any kind of ghost hunting or seen any of this kind of stuff, you're gonna kind of like these videos. But yeah, I mean, honestly, EVPs have gone back into the 40s and 30s when they first started recording on records with priests. I think Catholic priests, sort of recording their chants or whatever the hell they do. This stuff goes way back. The EMF maybe not so much, but EMF activity can definitely be seen and recorded. It's just kind of it's not like a question. It's like a Q&A type of deal. If that makes any sense.
Well, I think it'll make more sense once we start watching the clips. So here's the first clip.
So first up we have an EMF session from Dorset Ghost that was captured in a haunted house in England, UK.
Step away from this grey box that Glenn is holding for the answers no, and come closer for the answers yes. Do you want us to stay here?
Hmm.
Do you want us to go?
So it's a bit more difficult with this particular clip. If you're just listening to it, you can't see it, but it's reacting to his questions.
Are you a male? Are you a female?
There it goes again.
Female. Let's try and find the age range. Age, yeah. If you're 20 to 30, come closer.
I see. I think that's a good
30 to
question right there.
Years old. 40 to 50.
And there it reacts again. The EMF.
40 to 50. Are you alive right now?
It thinks it's alive.
Hmm.
Can you see us?
All right, I'm supposed to pause here.
I mean, I just think for the reactions. I mean, for you, I mean, that's a very compelling EMF right there. We've seen that before. We've been able to
Yeah,
sort of replicate that because as a ghost hunter, you go into a house, you get the baseline, right? You got to figure out where there's going to be signals. If it's quiet, if it's loud, you sort of figure out where, sort of because that could be the reason why they're feeling something is because of the electromagnetic activity in that particular part of the house. So the fact that they were uh, again able to sort of have it in real time react with the EMF meter, that's pretty compelling stuff right there.
Yeah, so that's a K2 meter that's on the screen right now for
Yeah,
those
thanks. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about the
watching
name.
the
Yeah,
video.
yeah,
And as Mac explained, it's pretty uh, effective at measuring the electromagnetic fields in a particular area or zone. And to your point, yes, it's important, especially. So my assumption is that if the people involved in the footage right now that's being shown
they did it
did their
right,
job
right. Yeah,
correctly, that they would have done a baseline read
yep,
before starting anything.
agreed.
But yeah, it's pretty interesting so far because it seems that there's something that is responding to the questions.
And that's the thing is I like the questions that they're asking. It's like very
Yeah,
targeted. They're not just like, "Hey, are you dead? Are you alive? Or are you, they're just doing a bunch of weird stuff." It's like they're being very targeted in what they're doing, which I like that. Trying to narrow it down to like a certain a possible person who was there.
right. All right, we'll continue with the clip here.
Are we dead?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Do you want us out of your house?
yeah, clearly.
Are you scaring this poor man?
Hmm.
She is.
Why? Is it because he's evil?
Hmm. The lights are saying yes.
And he's an intruder?
Into a different door.
Some people, innit?
Are you angry?
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Fucking weird response. Perfect, yeah? Aren't they? You can see how responsive the EMF reader is when they are asking the questions. That makes this some scary and hard to debunk footage.
I don't see that scary at all. I think that is actually pretty interesting. So I sort of disagree with their title, like terrifying. That's not terrifying to me. That's pretty interesting. And we have replicated that before in our own investigations. So I know it's not complete bullshit. It could be, but it fits the pattern of stuff that we have done before. John and or Peej and myself, we've done that before.
Yeah, the other thing also is I'm glad that they were stationary because
Yeah,
I've seen footage of people, asking
moving
questions and they're
around.
moving
Yeah,
around and waving the K2 meter or
goddamn
whatever
morons. Yeah,
measurement tool that they're using. It's like,
yep,
come on, people, do your job right.
yep.
Well, at least your evening job, not your day job. All right. Here's the next clip.
Second up, we have a clip from American paranormal group Ghost Hunters. They were investigating the
Yes.
Mount Washington Hotel in New Hampshire and caught this piece of footage from room 314, also called the Princess Room. It is believed Caroline Stickney, the wife of the man who built the hotel in 1902, is still a guest there, as it was her favourite place to stay. Sadly, her husband died a year after it was built, and Caroline was left wandering the hotel alone. She died in the early 1930s, still running the hotel, but many believe she has not left. Listen to the audio. You can hear two male investigators talking, but you can also hear a female voice talking in the background, even though there were no female investigators present.
This is probably one of the craziest EVPs we've ever caught, just because of how interactive and how...
This is the golden age of like ghost hunting, by the way.
This is 314. Princess room. Now this is her original bed. Original bed? Yeah, she slept in this bed all the way back in the royalty. So crazy.
Oh fuck.
It was old big oak trees and they found the dead trees or something. You in house? Yeah.
Whoa.
I picked that up.
That's impressive.
It's the original bed. And this is tying in with some of the experiences that, I didn't have answers for. I'd kind of just wonder and, did I hear that? But, just hearing that, it's just reaffirmed what...
It's really interesting, and Grant and I, we were able to pick some things up that we'd like you to hear.
This is fascinating. Princess, are you in here?
Princess, can you at least let us know you're in here? Maybe say something, move something.
In the beginning,
You see the guy's kind of freaked out.
sounds like, hello, is there somebody there?
Princess.
So they
Supposed to
kind
pause.
of, yeah, I know. I think it's a good stop there, because that was, again, as I mentioned, kind of the golden age of what I thought the ghost hunters were and did, before they ended up adding a bunch of other idiots and drama and, you have to have with it, like a reality TV show. They were focusing on what they could collect. And that guy who is the hotel rep, again, if you're not watching this, if you're listening to it, he looks freaked out to me, and he's not an actor. He's just a guy who works at a hotel. He's like, yeah, that kind of jives with the shit that we've been dealing with. And it the thing about this EVP is that it seems to be like directly responding to the questions, and they just can't hear it. It's fascinating.
They couldn't hear it in the moment.
Yep.
So after review of the audio, which we need to remind our listeners and our viewers that, reviewing audio footage, audio recordings or video footage is some of the most boring
Tedious
parts
shit.
of
Yeah.
paranormal investigations,
Yeah.
because it's
It
very
is.
tedious, and there's no such thing as fast forwarding,
You
because
can't, because
otherwise,
you'll miss it. You'll miss it.
yeah.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's very compelling when something is or appears to be captured, right?
Yeah. Agreed.
All right, continuing.
Are you in here?
Hello.
Oh,
There's someone there.
I could hear that crystal clear.
At one point, Jay says, Princess, are you in the room? And it sounds like she says, of course I'm in the room. Where are you?
Princess, can you at least let us know you're in here?
Oh shit.
Something. Maybe say.
Pretty
Where are
creepy.
you?
And what makes this even scarier is the fact it really does sound like it's trying to communicate with the investigators.
And see, to me,
Text footage.
oops.
I don't see that as creepy at all. I think that is like fascinating. So I disagree with the premise that it's, I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but to me, that's not terrifying. That's like really cool stuff. It's like you should be excited about that.
Yeah, I'm still bothered by. Actually, first, I'm equal parts thankful, but also bothered by the fact that they caption or
Because
they
you're trying
lead.
to like get a pattern
It's
that you can
leading
listen
us to
to. Yeah,
exactly. It's
yeah,
leading
yeah.
me to think that that's exactly what it's saying, when maybe it's not. That's not what it's
It
saying.
and maybe it's not what it's saying, but it's responding to. I think that's the thing that's more fascinating. Is that what it's saying? Maybe, but
Right.
it's directly responding to, and it kind of leads us to sort of see that this particular entity or spirit could be in another dimension. Like it sort of has a general idea of like it feels like there's somebody talking to them, and maybe they're going through the same thing. It's like, yeah, I'm here. Like I don't have any issue. You got a problem? It's kind of what she sounds
What's
like.
what's weird and could be, I don't know, super unexplained from my perspective is if it were if the whatever was indeed responding to the questions. The fact that at least on the screen it showed the entity, and I'm making air quotes,
Right.
seeming to ask, "Where are you?" So it's almost like you were saying, like maybe there's a different dimension where the lady or whoever was on the other side, on the other in the other dimension, were also hearing things and like, where the hell are you guys if I can't
Yeah,
see,
like,
type of thing.
and maybe she's as sensitive in that particular time. Maybe she's somebody who
Right.
can sort of get some of that action. It's like, yeah, I'm here. Where are you? It's kind of how she sounds like. It's
Right.
not like she's scared. It's like, yeah, I'm fucking here. What are
Oh,
you
dude,
doing?
I don't
So it's
know if
very,
we
very interesting.
I don't know if we've done an episode fully yet on the simulation theory. I think we've got to
Mm,
do that at some point, because
yeah,
I've got
100%.
there's a very parallel thought about how ghosts happen in a simulation theory. But anyway, that'll be a future episode, folks. All right, here's the next clip.
This next piece of footage is an EMF and an EVP reading, and was recorded near the site where Charles Manson's cult brutally killed 5 people in what was named one of the most horrific crimes of the 19th. Creeps me out. It sounds like whatever is making that noise is in a lot of distress.
Oh, what happened there? Hang
The
on.
Ghost Adventures.
Something happened there.
Did it skip?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, I think the
They
footage.
must have screwed up with their editing.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
that's
editing is-
too bad.
That is too
Oh,
bad because it
that
was going to
sounded
be in
fucking fascinating. Oh shit, that's my fault for not vetting the video as well as I should.
All right, it's Mac's fault, by the way.
Okay, hold on a second. We're going to take a quick break because they have to piss. God damn.
All right, let's watch the next clip.
We're on it.
The team captured this EVP at the haunted Goldfield Hotel in Nevada. After an alleged brick was thrown with no scientific explanation, you could hear what sounds like a child's voice talking.
Yes, they act like a bunch of little bitches.
Is that you making all the noise? Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy
Who acts like that?
stop! Go!
Man, if anybody we ever worked with acted like that, I would beat their ass in a heartbeat. That is like the stupidest thing you can do.
Jesus Christ, please help me.
Oh, I did hear that.
I heard it something.
Hey, Nick!
Yeah.
The crew took running after hearing the voice, and I cannot find any footage of what happened next. But the brick being thrown and the eerie laugh have been examined by experts and reported as unexplained.
Okay, stop running. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, why are you even there? Really? Like, you're gonna be that scared out of your mind? You can like, come on, dude. That's the reason why I hated that goddamn show. Although they did have some interesting evidence, I'm not going to deny that. But you got to be professional a little bit. Come on, if you're in somebody's house and you act like that, you shouldn't be there.
To be fair, if bricks are being thrown or falling, you don't want to be in a situation where you have a brick falling on your head.
No, I agree with that, but you're not going to run out there like screaming like a little bee. Just like calm down for a second. Maybe something did just fall down, and maybe you're putting other people in danger with your reactions to it. That's the way I see it. It's like, calm the fuck down. It's going to be okay.
Let us know in the comments if you agree with Mac. All right, here's.
Are you saying you don't agree?
Here's the next clip.
Let's see.
Now this has to be the best EVP ever recorded. It was captured by a news reporting crew who entered the Goldfield Hotel, the same location where the Ghost Adventures crew heard the child's voice and witnessed the brick being thrown in the previous clip. Take a listen. You can clearly hear what sounds like a female communicating with the news reporters.
The EVP that has the paranormal world buzzing at 11. One of the clearest responses ever on tape. Not
at
once,
11.
But twice. You will not believe your ears tonight at 11. An earlier film crew had apparently angered the spirits to the point that a brick was thrown. Now we ask whoever was there to show us that they were real. Not a brick, just something.
Could you always tell me in the recorder if you did it? Could you always tell me in the recorder if you did it?
What?
Could you always tell me in the recorder if you did it?
Later in the conversation,
Yeah, this is one of those kind of things.
Referring to the brick.
So if you know of anybody that did it, can you let us know, or can you move just a little piece of plaster?
I can't hear anything.
You heard anything. You heard anything.
Nothing that would happen for the rest of the
Didn't
night.
mean to hurt anybody is what it says.
Now that is incredible. The news crew are positive it was not anyone in their group, and to this day have no idea what was trying to communicate with them in that abandoned hotel.
So on the last one there, again, they're kind of, I agree with you. It's not necessarily, I mean, they have to do that in the Ghost Hunters because if you listen to it without the captions, it does sound pretty close to what they're saying. Like I would have probably heard that as well. Not with this, with that last case there. I don't know if I would have come to the same conclusion.
Right.
Didn't mean to hurt anybody, and it didn't sound female. The other one sounded maybe a little bit more. They're definitely interesting. That last one is probably less creepy than the other, but I think that the one that the ghost hunters had was the most compelling to me. That sounded like really clear. Even if you didn't have the captions, you probably would have come to the same conclusion.
Well, the Ghost Adventures one,
Oh, yeah,
that for the same location, it
yeah, with the
sounded
brick.
definitely like a child for sure,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. Yeah,
It
the
sounded
voice
like a child.
definitely. Yeah,
But to your point, the Ghost Hunters one from an earlier clip, without the caption, if I listened closely, I would have definitely heard, discerned words for sure.
hmm
Would I have come to the same phrasing that the caption showed on screen? I don't know.
maybe, maybe not. But I mean, it seemed like it was more conversational. It was
Right.
like weirdly conversational. It was like she could hear something from beyond, from the great beyond. Essentially, is what
Correct.
that was.
Right.
And so she was interested, like, yeah, I mean, she didn't seem scared. It didn't seem angry. It's just like somebody sitting on her chair, like reading a book. It's like, yeah, I can hear you. Like,
Yeah.
what's your deal? I can hear you. And maybe she was used to something like that back in her day. Like she was used to hearing that. Again, kind of the folks who are psychic sensitive, or straight up psychics can kind of interact a little bit with those folks. I think that's pretty real. I mean, I think we've had someone who we worked with who was put through kind of a rigid standard
Mm,
of not being able to know, right? And was still
mhm.
able to come up with like amazing stuff. It's like there's some of that stuff you might be able to get through last minute, but not back in those days. We weren't talking about. I mean, this was like a long time ago. It wasn't easy. You can't just go ask AI to give you something.
No.
It would take like a lot of research to do that, and it was only given like what, a half an hour to an hour of time to to do it. And maybe she's just amazing at like body language and reading people, maybe. But at the end of the day, I mean, she told me stuff that I wouldn't have expected to hear as well. So
You made an interesting point about AI. I mean, is that I wonder if it's something that could be. I'm sorry, I'm going back to the thought of reviewing just a 3+ hours of footage, reviewing 3+ hours of audio, and how
yeah,
tedious that work is. AI is supposed to be, a technology that allows us to do things better, or or achieve results
efficiently.
faster. Can
Yeah.
we use AI to review footage? Can we use AI to review audio recordings?
I mean, clearly not, because I gave AI the job of like giving me timestamps of this video and it fucked it up because I thought we had some Manson stuff going on. So no, AI is not the end all be all, at least for the time being. It almost is a bit AI I'm starting to see is more of like a ghost in the machine kind of deal. It's like it's very useful, but you got to be very careful with how you use it. And be on top of it. Don't believe anything that you hear.
Yeah,
But it kind of, it does kind of, in this case, sort of has a bit of bit of a correlation. It's like you don't necessarily want to go with just the captions that they were trying to give you,
right.
right? I think that in that last one where it was just the news crew going in there, like, I don't know, there was definitely an EVP. I don't know what it said or meant
No,
necessarily. I
yeah,
don't think I believe necessarily, like, even with the captions, that was what it was saying.
right.
With the ghost hunters, I did believe them a little bit more. It's like, I feel like that sounded a lot more clear. And again, as a negative shout out to the Ghost Adventures, you guys are the weakest pussies I've ever seen in my life if you're gonna run away from a goddamn brick.
Well, please let us know in the comments what your thoughts are with regard to the EMF and EVP examples that were highlighted in this video. And we do thank the person, even though they kind of fucked up on the Charles Manson
I'm gonna
portion.
watch that, I'm gonna
Yeah,
get on now. I'm gonna get on top of that one.
please do. And if you enjoyed this content, please consider giving it a like and sharing it across your socials to help get the word out about our show. If you hadn't already done so, please subscribe. And on YouTube, hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on future episodes. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.